Now, complete high school football coverage. This is 10 Sports First and 10. Brought to you by these sponsors.
Welcome to week 1 of First and 10, our tradition nearly 10 years in the making. Our John Appicello has passed the baton off to Eric and I. And I know you're wondering, where is Eric? Well, we're on baby watch for the next couple days. He's supposed to join me later in the show. We'll see if anything happens from there. But first, let's take a look. If you see these people at your game, that means that you've got highlights coming up in this show. This is the crew that makes the whole thing go round. And speaking of going round, go ahead, head to our website, WSLS.com. Jasmine and Duncan holding it down. Scores, reaction, game recaps, everything you could imagine. And that brings us to our First and 10 game of the week. Salem, LCA, both incredible teams and perennial powers in their respective classes. Our Thomas Mundy is in Lynchburg. Let's head to him.
Two powerhouse football teams went head-to-head here in Lynchburg as both teams looked to start the season 1-0. But in the end, the LCA Bulldogs pulled off the win in what turned out to be a physical football game. Starting the game, both teams could not find their rhythm, but then it was Liberty Christian first on the board with standout running back Gideon Davidson doing all the work to make it 7-0. The Spartans were looking to respond and were driving down the field when the drive stalled. The Spartans then looked to put 3 points on the board when the Bulldogs blocked the field goal, returning it into Spartan territory. 2 plays later, the Bulldogs found the end zone again, this time with the quarterback sneak from senior James Deo, making it 14-0. But the Spartans were not going away that easily as they drove down the field, capping it off with a touchdown pass. The Bulldogs went immediately back to work, with Davidson using his legs again, making it 20-7 going into half. Coming out of the half, the Spartans were moving the ball as they marched down the field, capping it with a touchdown from senior Josiah Persinger. But every time the Spartans struck, the Bulldogs had an answer with another touchdown from Davidson. The Spartans hung in there with a fourth quarter kick return, but it wasn't enough. Liberty Christian Academy starts the season 1-0 over Salem, 35-21.
To be able to gel in a game like this really says a lot about our kids and our coaching staff.
The offensive line, I mean, they did a great job blocking. Can't thank them enough. They just did what they did in practice. Hey, they made it.
He's number one right here. I block for this man all day. All day. He gets it done.
Number 1 O-line right there.
And next week, LCA will go into the bye week where they'll rest up some players and work on things that they want to get cleaned up, while Salem looks to right the ship as they take on Franklin County. Here in Lynchburg, I'm Thomas Mundy, 10 Sports.
Thanks, Thomas. The Lord Botetourt Cavaliers are coming off of a 9-3 finish last season. The Hilltoppers 9-4. In the last 3 meetings, Glass the victor. Let's head to Cavaliers Stadium. We'll see how it's going to go tonight. A lot of defense in the first half until 22 seconds to go. Lord Botetourt's Quentin Jones fumbles the direct snap, but it doesn't matter. He picks it up, goes ahead and scores 8-0 LB. EC Glass quarterback Max Calloway throws it out to Jertavius Osborne, who's going to put a nifty juke on the defender, nearly gets tripped up, but stays on his feet and in for the touchdown. Glass will go for 2, make it 8-8. We're heading to overtime. 8-8, 4th down. Goal to go, and Lord Botetourt's going for it. They'll pitch it outside to Tristan Overbay. This is the guy you want to have the ball. He'll dive for the end zone, but a great tackle by Jertavius Osborne. Glass says, we're not risking it. They're going for the field goal. Kicker will pack it with the game winner. Glass wins that one 11-8. Tonight, Mark Lindenberg takes the field for the first time as a Brookville Bee since 1997. They travel to Patrick Henry to face Alan Fiddler and his squad. And here he is, Coach Lindenberg taking over for the Bees. First quarter, PH on the way to the end zone. Demarion Purdue runs this one in all the way in at 7-0 Patriots. Then check out Cameron Hairston, looking like a pinball machine out there, bouncing off defenders. Another score, 14-0. Brookville's turn. Lincoln McDaniel finds Trevor Johns for the first down, but the PH defense was mighty tonight. Patrick Henry gets the first dub of the year, 42-0 over Brookville. Next up, Liberty Minutemen against William Byrd. Check out that beautiful drone shot. Scoreless in the first quarter. Terriers on the move. Cannon Lutz finds Tate Kotz in the flat. 11-yard touchdown right into your living room. 7-0. Same score next quarter. Lutz rolls left, flicks it across his body to Ethan Haston, who hastily makes his way to the end zone. 14-0. It's been a long minute since we could show you a Liberty touchdown after nearly going scoreless all of last season, but they are on the board thanks to this juggling catch by Riddick Tice off a heave from QB Mason Davison. William Byrd, the victor here, 51-6. Let's take you to some scores in the Seminole District. Heritage beats Albemarle 36-7, and Jefferson Forest gets the win over Gretna 55-18. And on to some River Ridge. Oh, just kidding. A little more Seminole District scores. Rustburg gets the win tonight, 21-6 over Spotswood. Now on to some River Ridge District scores. Cave Spring 21 over Western Albemarle 14. Christiansburg 27 over Floyd County. On to some Dogwood scores. Alta Vista beats Central Lunenburg 28-21. Buckingham County 35 over Appomattox 13. Chatham 20 over Prince Edward. They get the win. And Dan River 29-6 over Tunstall. And let's check in on some more scores. We got SMLCA 19-6 win over Catholic, and Atlantic Shores Christian beating Roanoke Catholic 50-6. Apologies, I do not have my glasses on tonight. Trinity Episcopal 34-14 over North Cross. That game happened earlier today. All right, a Class 3 clash a little bit early. The Stanton River Golden Eagles facing off against the reigning Region 3D champs. And another beautiful drone shot. Oh, my goodness, our 1st and 10 drone. Flying to Manita will pick this one up in the second half. Eagles up 14-7. Warriors pin deep. Christopher Breschers takes the carry and gets stuffed by Brady Barnes. We have a fumble recovered by Jordan Richards. That sets up a short QB sneak by Patrick Tuning. It's 21-7 Stanton River. The Golden Eagles special teams making an impact on the game as Josh Kelly blocks this Noah Stout punt. My goodness, it goes into the end zone for a safety. 23-7 Golden Eagles. The Warriors trying to rally late. Simeon Moore goes deep to Torian Younger, who skies for the touchdown. Here we go. Oh, my goodness. That final, Stanton River 23-15 over Matt.
In terms of playoff points, that's huge because we know Magna Vista is going to win a ton of games, and that's going to help us down the road. But to get started 1-0, there's no better feeling.
All right, let's head over to Hidden Valley. Their marching band trying to keep the spirits high at Bogle Stadium, but not a lot of good news tonight for the Titans. First quarter, William Fleming's Davian Faulkner bringing the sound and the fury with a 48-yard touchdown run to take it to 49-0 Colonels. A little later, Jaisir Preston takes it 56-0 with this 7-yard touchdown run. And the scores, they just kept coming. I'm getting winded looking at you all run up and down this field. This is Zamondre Spinner thunders in a 16-yard touchdown for a 63-0 lead. This final, 90, William Fleming, Hidden Valley, 0. All right, we have so much more to come, but just like the line at Bojangles on a Sunday morning, you'll just have to wait a few minutes. Franklin County versus Basset, a tale as old as time. Northside trying to make a statement at Pulaski County, and the cross-county battle between Rockbridge County and Perry McClure. Plus this.
We're the Lord Botetourt cheerleaders, and you're watching First and 10. Woo!
Welcome back. The Wildcats band setting the tone tonight. We'll see them in just a bit. We're going to go to our breakdown game, and I got a little special guest.
Hello.
No baby yet.
No baby yet. I don't think. The call didn't come, so I'm good for now.
Right. Well, you'll see us tonight, and then not for a couple weeks.
Yeah.
That's okay.
So get all of this while you can.
Dad duty. All right. We got Basset and Franklin County for the breakdown. Now, Eric, the last 7 meetings between these two have been decided by 1 or 2 possessions.
It has. And, this good old classic battle down the 220 corridor. Coach Johnson, Coach Edwards pride themselves on starting the season off right. just as we do here at 1st and 10. We'll get you to the highlights of this one down in Rocky Mount. We started with Franklin County. It's Rashawn Huey. Look at the big gain down the field.
Oh.
However, the drive would fizzle out. We'll kick it now over to the Basset Bengals. This is David Cook sizzling across the goal line for the touchdown. Trying to do it through the air, too, but look at this. Jacob Mullins, the one-handed interception. What a catch there. Fast forward in this one, and then he does it on offense. The long pass down the field. Mullins scoring the touchdown. Franklin County getting the season opening win tonight, 41-14 over the Bengals.
Basset has a lot of skilled kids, a lot of good weapons, good football players. They're very well coached, and we knew we had to stop the big plays, and we also knew we had to be able to run the football.
All right, and we got some other Piedmont scores for you tonight. G.W. Danville, 21-55 on the wrong side of that one against Dinwiddie. Person, North Carolina over Halifax County, 29-9. And, of course, Patrick County over Martinsville in a 27-6 final tonight.
All right, it's the Battle of Rockbridge County. Perry McClure versus the Rockbridge Wildcats. And the Wildcats roll it into the stadium tonight, or should I say prowling into the stadium.
I like that. I see where you're going there.
You get it, Wildcats?
I get it. I got
you.
you.
Hoping to beat their arch rival. But the Fighting Blues had some other plans. Quarterback Nathan Glass rolls out to hit Jacob Schaefer, who takes it on a 38-yard touchdown. Perry McClure takes an early lead, 7-0. The Fighting Blues would stick to that passing game. Glass connects with Parker Snyder, who takes it for the 14-yard touchdown, 13-0. Rockbridge would get their first TD of the night with about 5 minutes left in the first half. QB Jaden Lehman drops back, connects to Elijah Sorrells on this 30-yard pass. But Perry McClure wins this one, Eric, 33-16.
They showed a lot of poise tonight. I think going forward and next week, we got a lot of work to do. We got some mistakes to fix, but I think they showed it taking place in football tonight, and I'm really proud of them.
All right, Brooke, the Northside Vikings are locked and loaded with experience, but the Pulaski County Cougars always rough and rugged under Coach Akers, as we both know. The two meeting in Dublin to put their season to the test already here in week one. We'll show you the highlights of this one. Look at this, making that iconic walk down to Dobson Stadium. Trevor Gallimore setting the tone. The man of the hour early. 2-yard touchdown, made it 7-0 Cougars. Later, quarterback Bryant Nottingham throwing a deep one for Caleb Kreger. Incomplete, but flag on the play, pass interference, keeping the drive alive. Once again, it's Gallimore galloping from 4 yards out. 14-0. The Cougars are roaring. Pulaski County defense making noise too. Javen Gibson can't get the high snap over his head. Recovered by Chase King in the end zone. Cue DJ Khaled. Another one. 21-0, but hold the phone. How about 28 unanswered points from Northside? They come back and get the win, 28-21.
All right, Vikings making a statement. Let's head to Blacksburg, where they open up with Giles tonight. Second half, Bruins up 21-6. Jalen Baylor strides for a huge run to bring the Spartans closer to the promised land. And here we go again. Jalen Baylor goes on a tear for a 3-yard touchdown for Giles to make it 21-12. Bruins still lead. 2-point conversion, no good. Blacksburg's Sam Sheff at quarterback, gonna drop back and throw a dime to Easton Holt to cap off the huge drive to the end zone here. 2-point conversion is good. And Eric, the Bruins get their first win over the Spartans since 2019, 32-12.
Wow. Man, what a game. What a game.
Right?
Yeah, we'll keep it rolling. Brand new backwoods brawl coming up here between Bland County and Craig County. This one was actually interesting. Here's a listen. Yeah, that's right. They had a rocket go off over in Newcastle tonight. It's a new era. Craig County launching off their season literally. Look at Carter Calfee striking first, taking the ball up the field. 3-play drive for a touchdown. In fact, he ran all 3 of those plays there. After holding the Bears offense, the Rockets not wasting time. Josh Kraft getting crafty with the ball up the field. Nice first down there. Then how about this? Finishing what he started. Touchdown right there, 14-0 early advantage. The Bears fumbling the ball on the next possession, giving the Rockets another chance in the red zone. It's Kraft, what do you know, making it look easy. How about Craig County? 53-0 tonight over Bland County.
Eric, Kraft mac and cheese. It's so easy. You can put it in the microwave. It's done in 60 seconds.
It makes sense.
All right. Okay. Great job. Congrats to them. All right. We got some Three Rivers District scores. George Wythe getting the dub 28-7 over Radford tonight. Glenver blanking Galax 34-0. Buffalo Gap beating James River 41-3. And Carroll County 46-24. This one was last night over Grundy. Some more scores. We got Allegheny beating Waynesboro 47-13. And Allegheny, North Carolina leading Grayson County 14-6. Now, this game was postponed late in the second quarter. They'll pick it back up 10:30 in the morning tomorrow morning. That one's at Grayson County.
Yeah, early start down there.
Yeah. Good luck to them. All right, 10:30. That's still early for Miss Brooke. All right, Rural Retreat beat Fort Chiswell 52-7. I know that's a big rivalry down there. Bath County 41-6 over Stonewall Jackson, and Holston 46-12 over Eastern Montgomery. Chilhowie 39, Marion 13. All right, we got to get to some Hokies.
Sure.
They open up their season tomorrow, and Virginia Tech head coach Brent Price spent 3 seasons at Vanderbilt as co-defensive coordinator and linebackers coach in the early 2010s. On Saturday, he returns to Nashville to face a program he worked really hard to turn around.
Just hard-nosed guys that have something to prove and want to make their mark and willing to work. And again, I think with the staff he's put together and the input from the portal with the high school players they've developed, they're going to be a different looking football team.
Virginia Tech will begin their season on Saturday at noon against Vanderbilt. All right, your news and notes. Scotty Scheffler leading by 4 strokes at Eastlake on the final round of the Tour Championship. UNC's quarterback Max Johnson broke his leg in last night's game against Minnesota and is out for the season.
Oh, tough break for him.
I know. Yeah. I don't like leg stuff. And UVA opens up their season against Richmond Saturday at 6 p.m. Man, that was fast.
It was a lot.
That was so fun.
We got it done. We got it done.
We did.
Yeah.
That'll do it for week 1 of First and 10. Make sure to head over to our website if you missed any of the action. And in the words of the great John Appicello, 'twas a fine show indeed.
See you next week.